And keeping busy this year, one way to stay sane amid the pandemic. An actress and author, Busy Phillips, doing exactly just that. So here to discuss her latest projects is actress and author Busy Phillips. Busy, great to have you here. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. How you doing?
Great. We're so excited you're here. So you're actually reuniting with Tina Fey, which we're really excited about for this new show on Peacock. It's called Girls Five Eva. What a name. I love that. What's the show all about?
Yeah, it's kind of a dream. So I've worked with Tina. I did a pilot with her at BC several years ago that didn't end up getting picked up. And then she was an executive producer on my late night talk show for E! And I was in New York in September, and she called me while I was picking up tortillas and said, we're doing this show for Peacock. I know you don't really want to act anymore, but will you just look at it and see if you want to do it? And I said, well, what is it about? And she said, it's about a 9-girl group that decides to stage a comeback in their 40s. And Sarah Bareilles and Renee Elise Goldsberry are already cast. And I was like, Tina, you mean my dream job, my dream in life, to be in a 90s girl group? So obviously I said yes, so here we are.
Oh my God, what a storyline this show is going to have. And also with Sarah Bareilles attached to that is going to be so good. Now, it's interesting, Busy,
Yeah, it's great.
You said, by the way, in your podcast, to be exact, that this was actually a hard show for you to do. This was difficult for you to work on. Is that true? What did you mean by that?
Well, I mean, listen, I'm actually not, in spite of what I would like to believe about myself, a professional recording artist. There is a lot of singing and choreography, and without giving too much away, I believe the show's launching in late spring on Peacock. But there are flashbacks to when we were pop stars in the 90s. So like we have to learn the routines. I actually have a scene on Thursday that I'm shooting that I'm very nervous about remembering the choreography.
Oh,
but I'm
my
working
gosh.
with people, Renee Elise Goldsberry was in Hamilton on Broadway. Sarah Bareilles is a legitimate pop star. And then there's me, and I'm like, I'm good at karaoke. Sing for my daughter.
I can see why I would be so riddled with anxiety if that was the case too. I totally understand.
But everyone's been so supportive, and we've been just surrounded by the best people. And so, I think, like, on the other hand, Sarah Bareilles doesn't have a ton of experience doing television comedy, for instance. So that's one way that I can help her out, and then she can help me out by helping me find my note when we're in
Yes.
the recordings.
And also just the dancing. I could only imagine how hard the dancing was. Usually when they do choreography things on like RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm like, this is why I could never be a drag queen. By the way,
Well, yeah.
yeah, then that's the big reason, of course. By the way, I want to talk about your partnership that you got with Scotchbrite brand. You guys are doing a really great holiday gift guide. What's this all about?
I'm actually really obsessed with it. I love Scotchbrite. I don't know about you, but I've gotten really good at cleaning in the last, let's say, 8 or 9 months. And I spent a lot of time cleaning, turns out, especially in those first few months of the shutdown. And Scotchbrite has always been my go-to. So anyway, they found out that I'll actually have cleaning supplies on their holiday wish list this year, and so they decided to have a little bit of fun with it, and they made this one-of-a-kind holiday gift guide, and it features a lot of the most sought-after items, but like disinfectant, scrubbing tools, those things, but like a twist. Like, this is my favorite thing, and I hope my sister's not watching because I'm sending it to her. It's a bedazzled toilet wand.
Oh my God, that's amazing! I love that. I want one of those.
I know. Well, starting December 8th, is it December 11th, or December 8th through the 11th? What's the date today?
I mean,
it's
who keeps track
the
anymore?
second. It's my mom's birthday.
Oh my gosh! Well, you better get her one of those
Okay,
too.
wait. I'm writing it down right now, Mom B-Day, so I don't forget. Starting the 8th, you can check in scotchbrite.com/holiday gift guide, and they will have a limited number that you can get, and it's free, but you just have to make sure you sign on and get them. There's also I'm obsessed with this. I've been wearing this around the house. It's
what's it say?
like one of those. It says deodorant and sponges and toilet scrubbers and dish wands.
At least I know your house is clean.
I mean, whose house isn't clean at this point?
Especially because we're in it all day, of course. By the way, switching gears, Busy, I mean, the sad part about this year, in addition to a bunch of things, is we haven't had any red carpets, no big events, no galas to go to. We were just always so accustomed to always seeing you and your BFF Michelle Williams at like every single red carpet premiere. I gotta know, how have you guys been staying connected throughout all of this?
Well, it's wild because, previously in our relationship, Michelle and I have always lived on opposite coasts, and I've been in Los Angeles, and she's a New Yorker through and through. And then now I'm living here, we're still just talking on the phone mostly.
So
Zooming.
old school.
I mean, well, we are like 90s teenagers, right? So we do talk on the phone, but I think that because of COVID and, everybody wants to stay safe, and I'm working on this show, and, the protocols, we're getting tested a lot, but we just definitely, I'm a conscientious person and I don't want to put anybody at risk, so we've seen each other at a park outside, distanced with masks on. We've been we got our negative test today. I got my negative test today. Let's meet at the park. So, yeah, we're doing that. She actually loves to clean. So I may send, I'm not kidding.
So your sister, Michelle Williams, and your mom, of course, don't forget to call her right after this is over, all getting this amazing bedazzled toilet wand, which I can't wait to see. Busy Phillips, great to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day.